Hi everybody, this is Joe with Joe's Premium Firewood, bringing another fun-filled, exciting video. Today's video, I'm going to be revealing my top 5 secrets on what you need to do to increase your firewood sales. I'm actually kind of hesitant about doing this because there are competitors around me that will be using these techniques and probably cutting into my business. But I'm selling so much right now that it's hard to keep up with getting enough wood in here and meeting the demand as it is, just from people that have been buying from me for years. But before I get into that, if this is your first time to the channel, welcome. I make all firewood related videos, splitting, cutting, delivering, making bundles, anything fire related, you will find it here. Also, I have an original firewood channel. It's called Joe's Firewood Videos. This is Joe's Firewood Videos 2. I'm not going to get into why I have 2 channels, just too long of a story. But if you go ahead and check that channel out, there's 500 videos there. Well, I got personal videos there. That's how I started out the channel. But all firewood related, and I do Sunday live streams, Sunday morning, usually around 9 or 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on my original channel. Then this channel, I do 2 to 4 or more firewood related videos per week here. So I would appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button if you're into firewood. So anyway, to this video, I'm going to start out with secret number 5. This is the first one. Now, some of you guys are going to say, well, this isn't a secret. That's not a secret. Well, okay, here's you need to get business cards. Well, that's not a secret. Well, what you need to do is invest the extra money and get a magnet card. You see, when anybody ever hands me like a business card that's just made out of cardboard or whatever, it goes into a drawer, you never find it. But these magnet cards, people will put them on like the toolbox or refrigerator at their house. And if they have, if they have company over, people see that and then they, oh, well, this guy get firewood? I need some firewood, without them having to press the issue, So magnet cards are well worth it. This has my cell phone number on there, the original number. This is our landline, and so I want to have people start calling me or texting me. It's a lot easier to keep track of people than, calling on the phone. Plus, I got a lot of YouTube fans that like to call the number. I don't answer the phone if it's a number I don't recognize, and especially if it's a weird area code. So I'm trying to get everybody to, texting is just so much easier to communicate with. But so number 5 is get magnet cards, and you will have to come up with a name, a name of your business. With mine, Joe's Premium Firewood, that's what I came up with when I started in 2011. So that's the first thing you got to do. Now, tip number 4, I got to use some props, and I'm going to just start with this. Number 4 is get custom hoodies made for your best customers. What I usually do after a customer has bought over $1,000 worth of firewood from me, I go ahead, I have my ad guy, Bill, make a custom one for me, and then whoever does the buying from me, the person that got me the job or whatever, whether it's an individual or a business, like this is a business, and what I end up doing with them, this was my first bundle customer. It's a local store. I've been selling to them since like 2013, but I think it was 2 years ago, I got with Bill, and I split the cost with these. I end up paying, I think we got like 10 of them made, and so it was over $500, but I split the cost with them. They're more apt to wear it when it has their logo on there and mine. And every time I go to the store, the people that have them are always wearing them, and then they can go in there and see that. I got a couple other ones I want to show you. So like this one is, I had made, this is another bundle customer. I got one made for me and one made for my contact. A lot of the guys that work there, they've seen these, but this cost me like $60, but they bought 1,500 bundles from me last summer at $3.50 each. You know, you do the math. I got a couple other ones over here. Now, like this is one I had made just for me, but you get a customer that's a big sports fan, you know, and have them custom made. You see that? You know, it's got the lions there. Normally it's campfires. And so, yeah, I know they suck this year, but anyway, you know, you give that to a customer, they're more apt to wear these than one of my plain orange ones. Here's another sports one. I know Jake Morris, Andy Fry, Merck. I know all you guys are gonna like this one, but isn't that cool looking? You know, compared to just like a standard hoodie. You see that? You know, then again, it's $60, but you give that to a customer that's, you know, and then they see you appreciate their business, and they'll wear it out in town, and you could get some sales from it, you know, because on the back it'll have your information. I think you've seen this one. This one's for a restaurant that buys hickory from me. This is I know there's a lot of city barbecues in Ohio, but my contact that I dealt with that got me the job there, and they're buying, you know, several $1,000s worth of hickory from me a year. I had these made, and when I delivered to them a couple weeks ago, she was wearing it, you know, and like I say, it's got my information on here on the back. And so I had one other t-shirt made to the gal that always helps me unload. So, but it's good, you know, you're gonna have to invest some money, but like I say, this is free advertising for you. And for them. So all right, secret number 3, you're pretty much looking at it right now. You want to put signs on your truck, your delivery vehicle, and I have them down the side of the truck too. And I can't tell you how many times I'm driving and I see people getting out their camera and taking a picture of the phone number, or looking at it, and then they start dialing. But you know, I'm driving and it goes to the, you know, it's our landline. But you want to put these signs on your vehicle. I think now these are permanent. You can get magnet ones if you want to remove them. You know, that's all up to you. I think I've paid over maybe $100 for it all, or I can't remember. It's been on there since like 2012. So that is the first part, the sign. Then at the start of your driveway, you're going to want to have a nice looking yard sign, not one where you just like spray paint wood for sale. You want to look somewhat professional. If you go to my other channel and check out the latest video that I uploaded, I zoomed in on my yard sign. I will also post a picture of it in my community tab so you can see what it looks like. It's like 3 foot by 5 foot. I believe I got it in 2012. I had a gal make the 2 signs. Then I had Bill Moon come over and build the stand for it. And I think I ended up paying like $450 for it. It's paid for itself, you know, 100 times fold. People drive by here all the time. They see the sign, you know, they come and pick up. You know, we're out in the middle of nowhere. It's easier for them to find the driveway. So it's something you should have. Like I say, I spent $450 on it and probably got over $10,000 worth of sales from it, at least, or probably more, you know, because people say, oh, I drive by there all the time. It's a pretty busy road. There's campgrounds around. So you want to invest the money into a nice sign, approximately like 3 foot by 5 foot, and it'll pay it'll pay for itself, you know, in a couple months. So that was number 3. The number 2 thing you need to do, you know, after you establish your business name and have the cards made, you're going to want to get on to social media, most likely Facebook. You know, I know a lot of people aren't fans of it, and I spent half the year in Facebook jail because of trolls and haters getting into arguments. So but you want to create a Facebook page. I created my Facebook page when I first started in 2011. I get messages all the time, people looking for firewood, you know, and it's free. You know, you just go ahead and make it. If you need help with it, I'm sure, you know, your kids might know how to do it, but just take lots of pictures and always post it on there. Have all your information on there. And it's just been perfect. It's got me, like I say, it's got me all kinds of sales from it. In fact, the delivery I did today, he messaged me on Facebook, you know. So, you know, people just type in the Facebook search bar, firewood, you know, and then it comes to me. There's a few other guys that do that around here, but you know, you got to have that channel. So you always, like I always post my deliveries on there for every new customer, just so people can see the wood. And it's got me a ton of, you know, it was getting me all the work at the beginning. I didn't even have the wood to supply most of the people, because I was having so many people get a hold of me from that. And then just have all your friends like the page, and if they like the pictures that you post, then it shows up on their friends' news feed, and the word gets around. So that was number 2. Now, number 1, this is like the biggest secret. This is one you're gonna have to do. I hate telling everybody this, because you know everybody's around here is gonna know. But what you got to do, once you have your business name, you have your Facebook page, and maybe even a web page set up. I don't even have a web page. But you're going to want to list your business on Google Maps. That I get more calls from that than all the other ways combined. This is how people find firewood nowadays. You know, they don't go around. They don't go in the newspaper. You know, yeah, I started out with Craigslist, but when I did that Google Maps, and if you type in firewood and you go into Southwest Michigan, my site is the #1 search. And I get people calling me from all over the state. Hell, all over the country. I've had people call me from New Mexico, Virginia, Washington State, and then there's Orangeville, Ontario, Canada. So the people there, they type in firewood Orangeville, and I get a call about once a month from Orangeville, Ontario, Canada, which is near Toronto, which is like 500 or 600 miles away from me. And I'm just like, sorry, can't do it. You know, I can't transport wood across state lines. Plus, you're not going to want to pay the price. But doing that it is the best thing you can do. You know, what they'll do is they'll send you a letter to verify your address before it pops up on there, and then you guys, like a self-addressed stamped envelope, or like a postcard type thing, and you just fill it out to verify your address. You mail it back to them, and within a week, you look in it on Google Maps, and everybody uses Google Maps. You drive around, you can see it, and like I say, and Google's #1, you know, the search engine on the planet. So. And I do like scrap metal and a business, and I listed that. It's called J&J Metal Scrapping. I put that on there, and I got people all the time calling me for giving me the scrap metal, but it's like I'm so busy in firewood now, I don't have time to deal with scrap metal. Price is way down, but a lot of times people just say, oh, can I just drop my stuff off here? They bring me, you know, appliances and stuff like that, free money, you know, and then I just take it in. So, you know, I there it is. There's the top 5, and I hope that increases your sales out there, you know, and I hope it doesn't cut into mine. But I also want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. We'll see you guys at the next one.